Hello, this is the Cottonmouth Alpha 2 frame built by North Bay Bikes in California. This is the first production build of the frame. It has the integrated battery in the down tube. We've got a XT90 connector at the bottom. The customer is going to install his own battery, so we left it open. Let's move over here to the controller now. The controller box is 3D printed by Captain Codswallop from High Voltage. You can go onto their website and you can order pretty much any controller box. He'll make custom stuff for you as well. This is the ASI BAC 2000 controller. This is a high voltage tuned kit you can buy on their website. Great customer service. Currently it's tuned to 5,000 watts but can go up to 6,000 watts. If we wanted to tune it to 6,000, but we're going to keep it around 5,000. The motor is a Lightning Rods Ultra small block. It's a great motor, custom built for this specific frame. The owner of Lightning Rods, his name's Mike. If you want to get in touch with him, you can go to his Facebook page, Lightning Rods. Okay, transitioning to the chainring here. This is a 38 tooth 104 BCD 4-bolt chainring. The pedal assist sensor, if you'll look here, it's custom made by Lightning Rods to fit this particular motor and this crank. The sensor is right behind the magnet ring right there. The rear cassette is a Microshift Acolyte drivetrain, 10 speed, 11 to 48. The great thing about this particular setup is you can still ride the bike as analog. If your motor were to go down on you, or if you just want to get some exercise, you have the standard bicycle setup on the right hand side. Okay. We have a Magura MT5 on the front and the rear. We went with the V tire Beast Mode, 27.5 by 3 inch tires. Love these tires, they're beautiful. This is part of the magic of this frame. We have a breakaway here on the right hand side. We'll be experimenting with belt drives in the future. This is a custom rear dropout that we've had made for the left and the right hand side. It has adjustable dropouts, which allows us to adjust for the chain tension on the left hand side. So we'll talk about that when we get to the other side. Welcome back to the Cottonmouth Alpha 2 frame walk around. This particular fork is the Olin fork. The frame recommendation is 160 millimeters. This particular one was 150 millimeter fork. This is a 203 Magura disc. We went with the MT5E brakes. Again, the V tires. This is a 27.5 3-inch wide tire with no problem. Love these tires. The WTB rims or I-35s are extra wide for the 3-inch tires. Okay, let's talk about the handlebars. On the left hand side we got the Egg Rider. We got an on-off button underneath here, which is completely separate. You turn the on-off button and then you turn the Egg Rider on. You can use the bike actually without the Egg Rider, just the on-off button. Okay, we'll go over to the right hand side. We got our 10-speed shifter here, trigger shifter. We got a half twist throttle. Okay, we got our Magura brake lever. Go back over to the left side. Again, we got the Egg Rider, and then we've got thumb throttle here for regen braking. This is really mainly for additional braking power, not necessarily recapturing any energy, but works incredibly well. And the way we set this up ergonomically is that you've got the front brake and you've got the regen, so that you can use both of them at the same time if you want. It works really well, and we still have our rear brake on the right hand side. Okay, let's talk about the motor. This is the Lightning Rods Ultra small block motor, specifically made for this frame. This is once again the high voltage controller box. This motor can be tuned up to 6,000 watts, but we're going to keep it around 5,000 watts. It has a belt drive. Everything on this bike is Mainly the torque is on the left hand side. It keeps a lot of stress off of the right hand side of the bike, where a lot of mid drives, the stress is on the right hand side. The beauty of this is that in the previous frames we had a chain tensioner. This model now we don't have the chain tensioner in line. What we did is we had, this is actually, I'm sorry, a 219 chain on the left hand side. We had a dropout made specifically designed for this frame, and you can see here the dropout allows us to adjust the tension on the left hand 219 chain. That gives us our tension. We have a lockout nut screw on the back here also. Okay, this is the rear brake caliper riser made by Lightning Rods. This will all get powder coated. We raise the caliper from down low up high to prevent it from hitting the 219 chain right there. This is a 220 floating disc. There's a special adapter made by Lightning Rods as well. Allows you to mount the disc and the rear gear together on the left hand side of the hub. We went with a DT Swiss 350 rear hub. This is the WTB rear wheel. We went with the wide rim for the 3-inch tires. If you look here, we got plenty of room for the 3-inch tires. This is a 148 boost frame, so no problems at all. This is the front gear on the motor, the belt drive. We actually have a belt tension system down here at the bottom. Very easy to adjust the belt tension. We've got 170 millimeter ISIS cranks. Those are going to get powder coated as well. This is the controller box made by Captain Codswallop from High Voltage. He 3D prints all his own stuff. Highly recommend him if you need any controller boxes for your motors. Just standard seat post and a Cloud 9 comfy seat. That's pretty much it for now on the Cottonmouth Alpha 2 frame. We hope you enjoyed the walk around, and we'll see you on the next one.